And it seems like this scripture just ain't happening for us. It seems like we just weeping and weeping and weeping and weeping and weeping and weeping and weeping. And we're saying, how much longer, Lord? Somebody say, we ain't come back.
We ain't come back.
We in war.
We in war.
When you're in war, Brother Randall, you don't know when reinforcements come. And you got to fight like ain't no tomorrow. And if they come, praise be the Lord. But if they don't, you got to stay focused and fight. If you lose focus, Sister Posey, you can mess around and get killed or get the people in your charge killed. If you sit back waiting on Fred to provide the protection, the oceans can mess around and die. You got to step in and say, until he get right, I got to guard my daughter. I got to guard my house. That's right. Mr. Spears, you got to. You got to set a perimeter. It says, D-Bob, you can come all out here, but you ain't coming up in here. You can be in the front yard, but you ain't welcome in my house. You got to draw the line. And the answer is not to hurry up and go marry somebody just because they're a man. Because then that same man you marry, if he ain't got no power, if he ain't no man of God, he gonna be behind you scared. Sending you out the battle. Look, go on out there, do something. Fight, throw some rocks, do something. Go ask me what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm sitting there playing PlayStation. Go on now. I'm gonna sacrifice her. And that's what we got going on, a lot of sacrifice. And I'm going to say this, men of God in the city pulpit that know you got them ravishing wolves out there, got them people out there, and you won't put them out your church or won't confirm or won't preach on that mess. All you doing is send your daughters to them. You sitting saying, you know what, I'm a spiritual pimp. Yeah, this one right here, she's single, she's going through a divorce. Have her, have her, have her. Because you ain't saying nothing about it, because you're so concerned about your church being filled. What people gonna say, how can he be an apostle? He ain't got 100 members. That's what you're concerned about. Instead of drawing a line and protecting the sheep. And saying, I don't care if I got 25 members. You ain't coming up in here, whoop, and you ain't snatching not one out of here. But I'll push your head to the white meat. You ain't messing with none of our mothers. You ain't messing with our babies in here. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the safest place that we all can be in here. Especially when you got a man or woman of God that's willing to go to war on your behalf. This is the safest place. Safest place. When I'm in here, when I'm in the house of God, I know the assignment and the authority that God has vested in me. I'm not concerned about nobody coming up here causing no hell. I ain't concerned about nobody in here raising no ruckus, because I know that God before me, and all I got to do is speak to that devil. That devil gonna bust down the door. Get up out of here. Somebody said my joy coming in the morning. Somebody said my morning that came and my joy is here. Oh, y'all ain't said it like you believe it. Oh Lord, hallelujah. My joy that came, I'm in the morning time. I can see clearly now. It was dark all night long, but I can see clearly now. Joy! Joy is here. Joy is here. I'm going to make myself happy. I may not have a job, but I'm going to make myself happy. The church may not be doing right, but I'm going to make myself happy. Alabama lost in the playoffs, but make yourself happy. Yeah. Make yourself happy. They left you today, but make yourself happy. Make yourself happy. Every time I get down in a slump, I just make myself happy. It ain't gonna always be like this. The joy of the Lord is your strength. It's your salvation. And nobody can take that away. If they take your joy away, they take your salvation away. Hear me. If they take your joy away, they just took your salvation away. Don't let nobody take your salvation away. If you can't get the joy, you can't get my salvation. You can take anything, but I still got my salvation. I still got my joy. And I know unquenchable hell is not where I'm headed because I got my salvation. Ain't no man worth that. Ain't no woman worth that. Ain't no money worth losing that. We ain't gonna be sitting around pulling no sticks and playing no lottery and fleecing with God. We know what we know. Ain't nobody change us. I'm fully persuaded. Fully persuaded. I don't need to hear another message to be fully persuaded. I'm already fully persuaded. Come hell or high water, I'm already fully persuaded. You walk out on me, stab me in the back, shoot me. I don't care what you do. I'm fully persuaded. Fully. You gotta be fully persuaded. Fully persuaded. Because if you ain't fully persuaded, he'll snatch you away. Caleb fully persuaded. You look at your dad every day in that bed like that. But you got to be fully persuaded that God can raise him up. Fully persuaded. Put them hands together. And it seems like this scripture just ain't. I said my joy coming in the morning. Somebody said my morning done came and my joy is here. Oh, y'all ain't said it like you believe it. Oh Lord, hallelujah. My joy done came. I'm in the morning time. I can see clearly now. It was dark all night long, but I can see clearly now. Joy! Joy's here. Joy's here. I'm going to think myself happy. I may not have a job, but I'm going to think myself happy. The church may not be doing right, but I'm going to think myself happy. Alabama lost in the playoffs, but think yourself happy. Yeah. Think yourself happy. They left you today, but think yourself happy. Think yourself happy. Every time I get down in a slump, I just think myself happy. It ain't gonna always be like this. The joy of the Lord is your strength. It's your salvation. And nobody can take that away. If they take your joy away, they take your salvation away. Hear me. If they take your joy away, they just took your salvation away. Don't let nobody take your salvation away. If you can't get the joy, you can't get my salvation. You can take anything, but I still got my salvation. I still got my joy. And I know unquenchable hell is not where I'm headed because I got my salvation. Ain't no man worth that. Ain't no woman worth that. Ain't no money worth losing that. We ain't gonna be sitting around pulling no sticks and playing no lottery and fleecing with God. We know what we know. Ain't nobody change us. I'm fully persuaded. Fully persuaded. I don't need to hear another message to be fully persuaded. I'm already fully persuaded. Come hell or high water, I'm already fully persuaded. You walk out on me, stab me in the back, shoot me. I don't care what you do. I'm fully persuaded. Fully. You gotta be fully persuaded. Fully persuaded. Because if you ain't fully persuaded, he'll snatch you away. Caleb fully persuaded. You look at your dad every day in that bed like that. But you got to be fully persuaded that God can raise him up. Fully persuaded. them hands together, give God